What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Something. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over BX Tonebox by Plugin Alliance. What is BX Tonebox, you may ask? Well, let's go ahead and take a look here at the website. As you see here, it is a multi-effect. This thing has 6 different effects you can use in there. So this thing is all about shaping your tone. You've got noise, you've got drift, you've got a filter, you've got drive, you've got compression, and then you've got circuit here. You've also got some controls in the bottom with movement, intensity, and then you've got your in and out here as well. They say this is a creative multi-effect rack with 6 modules, infinite characters. The intro price on this is $39.99. If you have Plugin Alliance stuff, you might get a lower price. It might be $29.99. Let's go ahead, hop into FL Studio, check this thing out a little bit more. So as you see here, when you pull it up in FL Studio, it is going to look like this. It is a channel strip. It may not be for everybody, but it's not your typical channel strip with just like phaser, reverb, delay, so on and so forth. This actually has effects that you can use to shape and tone your sound. So again, as you see here, it's got the drift, the drive, the filter, compressor, circuit, and then it's gonna have noise here too. When you're coming here to click on stuff, all you have to do is hover the mouse above this to get the next noise to come up, because if you come down here and click on it, it's just gonna bring up wherever you're clicking. So just something that I learned. I made a little sample beat. I use BX Tonebox on a lot of things. I used it on the bass, I used it on the guitar, I used it on the drums, I used it on the piano. I didn't throw a lot of third-party effects on all this stuff, so this thing ain't mixed the greatest because there's no EQ on a lot of stuff. There's no reverb, delays, so on and so forth. Only thing I put reverb on was the guitar. So again, this thing ain't mixed all the way down, and these drums is gonna smack when they come in, but let's go. All right, guys, so that's the little demo beat that I cooked up for you guys today. Obviously, we're gonna hop back under the hood and check out some of these sounds here on their own. So let's start off with this piano. I put BX Tonebox on this. Really, I only added this to just give it a little bit more drive. I didn't really add much else to it, but you know what I'm saying? We can start off here. So this is what it's gonna sound like without BX Tonebox, and then when I click it on, you'll be able to see, or you'll be able to hear the difference. So obviously you can get that from another plugin, but I only wanted to use this plugin for this demonstration. When messing with this, since I only use Drive for this, we'll start with Drive. So with Drive, you got 10 different distortion types or drive types. You've got this dynamic mix where you can turn it up and it'll add more dynamics to you. Obviously you have a mix control here, and then you have your wet gain. So let's just see what some of these drive types sound like on this piano. All right, so you see there the kind of different drives that you're gonna get. I'm gonna go ahead and check out drift on this too, and I guess we'll check out the filter. But on this drift, this is cool because you've got wow and you've got flutter. So the wow is going to be more of a slow modulation, where the flutter is gonna be more fast. And then you can use the volume for like a gating effect there too as well. And you can change up the way in which the LFO moves, the modulation moves. So that's cool too as well. Another thing that I used this on was this 808. We'll just go ahead and skip right to the 808. So I also used it on this 808. Let me go ahead and just highlight this section real quick. So with the 808, the 808 just sounded like this before I threw BX Tonebox on there. And after. One thing I forgot to mention is that this plugin is greatly flawed. Why is there no presets? And how come there's not a slot for me to save presets? Can we get that in the update, please, expeditiously? But with this 808, you'll see here that I used the overdrive. I added a little bit of white noise to it, and then I also added some bit crusher. I really like this bit crusher because you'll see here it has the low pass on it. It's got the bits that you can control, and then it's got the rate in which it's going to affect. So super nice bit crusher on this thing. But with this, I just used the overdrive, and the bit crusher is really what I was using, and just a tad bit of noise and a little bit of compression. But one thing I didn't tell you guys is with this intensity knob, so if you watch when I turn this intensity knob, it's going to control the amount on all these others. So you see how it's pulling it down on all this other stuff? So that's pretty nice there right there as well. With this, again, with these different drive types, so let's go ahead and check this out. All right, let's go ahead and come over here to a different type. Yo, I mean, yo, you can get some fire basses in here. I know you guys hear the noise. I like the noise on there. You can turn the noise off if you want to. With this noise too, they have a nice feature here where it can follow. So like if I turn the noise on and I turn this down all the way, you hear how the white noise is just going. So like if I push play, but if I push follow, I can make it just follow the 808. So that's a nice feature with that too as well. Like I was talking about with the bit crusher, I really like this because of it's just easy to use. So as you guys can see there, you can do a bunch with this 808 to get a pretty cool sound. And then real quick with this 808, another thing they have here is this filter. You can obviously use the filter too. There are different filter kinds. So you have comb filters, notch filters, all kinds of different filters. So obviously you can use this as you want to. You can also move these things around if you want to. So let's say I wanted the filter to be last. So like that, as you guys can see, you can easily move things around. Another thing that I used this on was the drums. I liked how the drums sound with this. So I'm just going to push play. I'm going to turn the BX tone box off to start, and then I'm going to turn it on so you can hear what the drums sound like afterwards. So as you guys can hear, it definitely made those drums smack. So let's go ahead and highlight all the drums real quick. Let's go ahead and leave that open. So again, this is what the drums sounded like without the BX tone box on there. Now with it on. And I just wanted the drums to smack like that because I just wanted to kind of use this, you know what I'm saying, to put a lot of oomph and stuff. So again though, with the bass and the piano, it sounds good. But it's pretty cool because again with this, you can use this to add, you know what I'm saying, so oomph to your drums. So before I put the bit crusher on there, the drum sounded like this. Without drive. And so you can see here on the gain over here on the side, it's not adding a whole bunch, but just that drive there. So now as we're looking at this though, we could still add more to this if we wanted to. So like we could have added noise to this if we wanted to. With the noise, what's cool too, I haven't gone through all this, is that they have different like vinyl and stuff like that. And if you guys can hear with this, you can kind of use this for kind of rhythm too, if you're following with like the noise and the hum and stuff. So that's pretty cool too. Again, we've still got the circuit we can turn back on. So that's what I got for you guys. My opinion, this thing's pretty cool. It is $40, so it might not be for everybody because you can do a lot of this stuff in your DAWs or with a lot of the plugins. But if you like the control that you can just get in a channel strip, this thing is definitely out there for you. I'll leave everything linked below in the description. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you could be the first to see. I appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Some, hit the key.